You're watching Alabama's 13 News.
Chris Pollone has spent more than a decade here at Alabama's 13, reporting, doing sports, doing whatever he's been asked to do. Tonight, in his final newscast, Chris joins us with a look back at his years here atop Red Mountain. Chris.
Mike, all this week I've shared some of the special people, places, and events and stories I will miss when I leave Alabama next month. Tonight I share one more, and I apologize if it's fairly obvious. It's this news station and the people who work here. In the fall of 2000, I had no way of knowing I would be here more than a decade, going from a rather inexperienced reporter to the station's senior reporter and a key member of the sports team. I was given an amazing opportunity to learn and grow in my job and as a person, and it's all because of the people I've worked alongside here. Alabama's 13 is the biggest thing I'll miss about Alabama. Every now and then someone will ask me why I stayed at Alabama's 13 for 11 years, to which I usually respond, why would I want to leave? When you truly love your job and the people around you, there can't be many places that are better. The group of people I work with every day are not just coworkers, they're my Alabama family. Our relationship doesn't just exist Monday through Friday from 2 o'clock until 11. We're friends outside of work as well. When you see us sharing a laugh on the news desk, it's real, not something a consultant somewhere told us to do. I've been on the late news for all 11 years. We're led by our news director, Tim Gardner, a man whose knowledge of the news industry is surpassed only by his kindness and love of rock music. There's Donette, my producer, Corinne, our assignment editor. They're like the sisters I never had. Kyle, our chief editor, shares my love of 80s television and movies. I wished he was with me in May when I toured Back to the Future movie locations in California. Kyle never has had a problem thinking fourth dimensionally.
But remember, you can always stay in touch.
Dawn and Ani are two of the funniest people I've ever met. Jerry, one of the most cheerful, and Mike is one of the most generous. Several years ago, when I was held up at gunpoint, Mike bought me a new watch to replace the one I had lost in the robbery. It's been fun watching his sons grow up. The older one, Jack, will sit in his father's anchor chair someday. Mark my words. Many of those folks are people you see on television every day, but there are dozens of others you'll never know who keep this place running every day.
Hey, see?
The most talented group of photojournalists in Birmingham, a group which includes some longtime veterans and some young up-and-comers to the field. Our hardworking sales staff, administration, engineers, directors, and producers who all work tirelessly to make this place a trusted source of information and a valued part of the community. It's never easy to leave your home, but it will be easier for me knowing I'm leaving behind a talented group which won't notice I'm gone very much. I've been so impressed with our new newsroom recruits that I leave here confident that our coverage won't miss a beat. Rest assured that I will miss it. In fact, I already do. Thanks for everything. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Gene Kirkconnell, our general manager, who has been very generous to me, and the two men who really took a chance on a young reporter and hired me to come here, Willie Chrisman, who is our former news director, and the guy I consider to be the lifeblood and the real backbone of this station, Tom Allen, our assistant news director. He avoids the spotlight at all times. He's kind of a shy, reserved guy, but there are a few people here as vital as him. I think everybody would agree. And I'll forever be indebted to all the people here, to you, Richard, who I've worked alongside for 11 years now, and I'm just appreciative of everybody's kindness to me over the years.
This has been an emotional time for us to see you go away, and we're going to miss you. We love your work. We can't replace you. I, too, am impressed by our young people. We've got some really young, good reporters that'll just continue to be good, but you can't replace experience and knowledge, and you're one of the smartest guys I've ever worked with, and I'm going to miss that.
Well, maybe if they come up with some more money, maybe I'll stay.
We'll work on that. Maybe they can come up with some for all of us. Chris Pollone and his sweetheart Sunday are going to get married on New Year's Eve. He has made one tactical mistake. He's invited us to his wedding. You may be sorry you ever did that.
No.
But we wish you and Sunday the very best. We're going to remind everyone they can still follow you on Facebook and Twitter. We want to know what you're up to and what you're doing.
Absolutely. I've developed a lot of people who I consider to be my friends, people who have let me in their homes, both literally and figuratively. They feel like family to me, and I'll always be there. This is not goodbye, it's see you later. And if you want to keep in touch, you absolutely can. Good luck, Chris Pollone. Thank you very much. I value your friendship, and you're stuck with me now forever. I'll always be your friend, and we'll miss you. Thank you. Good night, everybody.